Greetings, welcome back. Rush Limbaugh here, the cutting edge of societal evolution. Our freedom of choice just met its death panel. The Supreme Court of the United States. Again, there may be an outcome to this that the regime did not anticipate. And it's this. The Supreme Court has ruled, I just want to repeat this again, that states cannot be stripped of federal money for not expanding their Medicaid rolls. They can opt out of the Medicaid expansion. And the reason they will is this health care bill puts all the financial requirement on the states. It mandates massive expenditure increases in Medicaid and tells the states they have to spend the money. They have to come up with, they can't print money. The states cannot print money. They don't have it. The states are in terrible shape, those where there aren't any oil booms going on. Pensions, health care obligations, unfunded liabilities. States don't have the money for this. What this means is that there likely will end up being more uninsured people than there were under previous projections. And guess who these people are? The poor. The people who in this country really, if you want to talk about people who don't have health insurance, you're talking 10 to 16 million people who want it but don't have it. That's what all this was about. 10 to 16 million people. Those people are the ones who may be aced out here. Because if the states do not have to participate in the Medicaid expansion, and they cannot be penalized, the court says right here, what Congress is not free to do is to penalize the states that choose not to participate in that new program by taking away their existing Medicaid funding. So the states can say, we don't have the money, we're not participating in this expansion, and you can't take away what we've got. If it happens like that, the people that end up being harmed are the very people running around today thinking that the result here is they've got free health care. How many of you people in your office today, or wherever you happen to be when the ruling came down, how many people, I don't know, it could be zero, how many of you had somebody come up to you and say, does that mean health care is now free? I guarantee you there's some who think that. But that's what this means. That's what they thought when it passed. That health care was free when it passed. Remember, we had the sound bites. Now, the Supreme Court's affirmed it. Wow, so now my health care is really free. I tell you what, not only is it not free, you may not get any health insurance whatsoever. Now, the federal government has recourse if states do this. I call your attention to Colorado, which is burning alive. And one of the reasons why is that Obama has cut the budget necessary for a number of these tanker airplanes that drop chemicals on fires. Because the environmentalist wackos convinced Obama it was a waste of money. Once there's a fire, let it burn. So people are being forced out of their houses. So if Obama, let's just say, to use a real world example here, say Colorado is a state that decides it's not going to participate in the Medicaid expansion. And the court says they can't be penalized for not doing so. The government cannot take their existing Medicaid money away. Well, a situation like this, Obama could say, oh, your state's on fire? Okay, well, I'll take a look as I fly over on my way to California fundraiser. In the case of, let's say, Louisiana. Let's say there's another hurricane that goes through there, devastates part of the state. Let's say Louisiana has not participated in the Medicaid expansion. Obama can say, well, you know what? We don't have anything for you. FEMA's too tied up. So there are ways that with political payback, a guy like Obama can punish a state for not playing ball his way. And he's shown that he will do so. Arizona is looking like a prime example of this right now. Arizona dared to stand up to the one. And now Arizona essentially has no border. Arizona has no way to stop. And all this being done under the rubric of social justice. So what we get today with the Obamacare ruling is the largest tax in the history of the world. It's going to be paid by the uninsured, very people Obama is supposed to help. If you don't go buy insurance for whatever reason, you pay a tax, pay a fine, what have you. It's just been upheld. Largest tax in the history of the world is going to be paid by the uninsured. Very people Obama is supposed to and claiming to be helping. Arizona, Obama's personal piñata, and other states waiting in line if they don't participate in the Medicaid expansion. Now,